maybe slightly thereafter, Mr. Mayor was in our PR. He was at the bottom, he used Villager, and he continued to use Villager for a couple of years.
He technically was on the PR before the customs PR. He was number 9 or 10 on the first PR before we started doing customs regularly. And weirdly enough, he wasn't on the customs PR that Spinner and a couple of those were on.
Yep.
So he had a tag change?
Yes, he was Mr. Mayor. It was a reference to Villager, to Animal Crossing.
This is recent.
And we're not sure what he's visiting. We're not sure who he's visiting. We're not sure whence he came.
Yeah, he's just a visitor.
But regardless, here you are, visitor EarlOfM, losers top 8 qualifier.
Recent name change, character change, probably about a year ago into Bayo, and he's done considerably well for himself. Recently got 5th at the Downbeat Agua, or Dan Dog's Agua Arcadian. He's beaten a lot of good players since then. I think he just got 3rd at Level Up last Thursday.
Ooh, that's good. And right here, though, we have EarlOfM, who's not short of Bayonetta experience. You know, Tyroi likes to go to every weekly in Chicago, Tuesday through Friday. And on top of that, he's been fighting Fade a lot at the Tri-Point Weekly on Fridays.
I know that there are a couple others as well. You've got like Rose and Walrus.
Razor,
yep. Fade, did we already
we got plenty. Vincent's kind of like, doesn't have travel, but he's definitely the top 2 or 3 Bayo in our region. But either way, he's got the experience fighting Fade multiple times. They're always in that 8 or 9 or 4 or 5 seed threshold, or sometimes even 2 and 3. Yeah, because like right there on the PR, they're 9 and 10, Fade and Earl. So they're usually going to be seeded into each other like as early as like quarters or semis.
Now, so we don't actually really have any Marths or Lucinas here. We do have a couple like mid-level ones, but none quite to the level of Visitor where they're going to be a large threat every time they play. But you can kind of take this that Marth is a quote-unquote simple matchup, right? There's a general idea like he's got a couple options at any one given time, and you can usually cover them.
And I actually really like this Marth pick. When I was in the process of picking up Lucina myself, I asked Mystery, what matchups is Lucina better in and what matchups is Marth better in? He told me Bayonetta, straight up go Marth. And yeah, I think it's like the tipper and just the kill power.
Obviously, I think the tipper and the kill power, and then what it does is it kind of like the sour spots are really useful in this matchup as well, just because Bayonetta is so large and a decent fastballer that a lot of combos that might not work before now work.
Ooh, good stuff on Earl, pulling that jab too to react to the bat within. But still, Earl's not out of the woods just yet. Bayonetta has probably the strongest comeback backer in the whole game. And the Visitor, I think he fell earlier into Snoopple. Yeah, Snoopple put him in losers earlier on. So right now, Visitor is meeting his projection. He's a top 12 seed.
Yep, he is 11th seed for the event.
So let's see how he holds out here against Chicago's number 9.
And I think right now, you know, he's got to be looking for this down tilt. Bayonettas do have like tilt confirms outside of just the standard ladder combos.
Ooh, gets the jab.
Not going to quite do it, but, you know.
It's like 20%.
Forward throw at the ledge will do it. That
like
almost killed.
Nice. Wow, he's air dodging. He's giving him these air dodges. Earl found 2 shield breaks to beat Thor earlier, and he loves that shield break setups. He's really quick about it. He doesn't give you time to think.
We're getting to the point where dash attack is actually going to kill.
Oh, he's going to grab him at the ledge. No, never mind. Earl's going to drag out. Yeah, it is. Tipper up air. Max Rage is going to do it.
Yeah, that was – you rarely see that move kill. And now here we are. We got that Max Rage. Bayonetta, he just full hopped up and did it. At that high up, you're really going to see a kill.
And right there is a little bit of extra information. You know, Lucina's up here would not have killed there. Maybe higher up, but the tipper right there is what he needed right then and there.
That's kind of one of those situations where they always tell you, Lucina, Marth, whatever your preference is, it's usually based on matchups. And we've seen all the top level Bayos start working, or Marths and Lucinas work on the alternate one.
He just walked really fast and just grabbed them. Marth walks, incredible. No. Damage,
not going to do it, but it was pretty good damage, 38%.
At least that on a platform almost.
But yes, it looked like he had already used the double.
There you go.
He only had the 1.
Earl really good about reacting to those missed attacks to get that extra Dancing Blade damage. Nice.
Oh, missed attack. He's got to get back. Oh, hey.
Oh, nice weight there. Not pulling the trigger too early on a Dolphin Slash would have gotten Witch Time. has a lot of answers to this Bayonetta.
Well, we're seeing a lot of that Bayonetta practice come into play. He's not putting himself in situations.
Oh, no way.
Marth's hurt box kept Bayonetta from moving past him.
And the Town State platform kind of like...
That was like it, probably.
Yeah. Oh, man. Just slowly pushing them both. At that point, I mean, nobody could have been ready for that. I mean, if you were ready for it, you probably just back him like 3 times because you're not going to kill him, I guess.
I think this is one of those situations where we really are seeing EarlOfM's Bayonetta experience come out. Because what he's doing is that he's not putting himself in the situation to get hurt, right?
Ooh, reverse hitbox. No. But now, actually, ooh, he's going to make it back, yeah. Oh, unless, you know, Visitor just goes in. And now up throw is no longer on the table. He doesn't have the rage for it. I mean, soon, though, soon.
Yeah, probably maybe another 10-15 here. We're not far from it, for sure.
Yeah, Bayonetta is light. We are on Town and City. So. Ooh, but here we go, extra credit time.
This is where Visitor has to capitalize. This is where Bayonetta has that rage combo.
Does not get the tipper up air to fall out of the combo with.
Some will say only Bale right there would have escaped that with the bats within a frame 1 option.
Regardless, though, I think Marth is going to be used to seeing that in that situation to the point where he can get a hard punish on the bats. If you're ready for bats, you can actually get a really hard punish on it.
As we saw, he didn't actually go away. He actually just went straight down, which allowed him to get a punish anyway.
And despite driving the first stock, he was able to close the gap and have the lead for a little bit right there.
Now, I think what's going to be really important here is that we learn how Visitor is going to decide how he wants to start sealing out these stocks. We just saw him get that, like,
No,
that's not going to quite do it. Oh, Town?
Yeah, it was fresh, so he got the full charge on it.
Yes, he did. I was going to say...
I think he doubted himself for a second, so it gives that little weight. It gave us, you know, maybe it won't work. But, yeah, he got the full charge because it was pretty fresh on that witch time.
And now if he can do similar options right there, because what we just saw was an edge guard of an overextension. EarlOfM overextended off stage, and Visitor said, not in my house. Back air to mid, what, 88 post-hit? I think, and he died. It was a crazy low percentage kill relative to where they were. And that's what Max Rage back air off stage will do for you. So now we need to see EarlOfM maybe reel that a little bit back in.
I had a feeling he might go for the cloud pick, which I kind of a little bit disagree with, because like the only reason that he lost the lead is he went off stage for like literally no reason.
And especially once he had that 80 rage, we talked about that up throw. Could have done it.
But you know, his cloud is also a really strong character in his arsenal. He told me himself he's so excited for Ultimate to do a 5v5 Iron Man with 4 Marths and a Cloud. He's gonna play Chrom, Roy, Marth, Lucina, and Cloud in an Iron Man.
I mean, hey, if that's your style, there are a lot of people, like, more casual sense, where they literally just say, I play the swordsman. Yeah, and then they just switch up between which ones they want to play.
Yeah, no, because it's kind of lame right now, because his current fit is Rob, and that's kind of bogus and lame, right? No, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding, Josh.
No, Rob's boring. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
Oh, here we go. Gets the down air, 99% and limit. Bayonetta has got to be terrified. Basically, any limit option will kill. Blade Beam across the stage won't, but, oh, there we go. Opportunity.
These switch times are a little sus. They're just...
Earl's actually so lucky he crossed up with that dash attack. Oh, now he's kind of, I don't know, looking kind of like Thor right there.
Right, so the amount of kill options on each side is staggeringly in Cloud's lead right now.
Ooh, I'm surprised. That was a weak up air. Strong up air, I think, would have done the job. Come on, Earl. It's a little more, but that's my biased commentary. But you can balance out the Minnesota end.
I don't want to be biased. That's what we're professionals for.
No, let's go, Earl. Good stock. Good stock, Earl. Oh, so close, though.
All right, so this probably won't kill, but, yep, he was just looking for that little bit of an edge guard there.
Ooh, there we go. Gets the jab for the stage control, but what's Earl going to do with this stock? Because the witch time will be his life.
Speaking of, wow, Rickles, when did you get so good at commentary?
I don't know, man. I got those hard reads. I need the reads to get where I am right now. You know, 17th on commentary.
It's a very hard. It's 17th on commentary.
Oh, here we go.
Commentator's bracket. Josh decides the winner after each set.
All right, here we have EarlOfM checking on the extra credit. 75% limit cross slash at the ledge will kill. But other than that, he needs to rack up more percent to actually be a threat with the limit.
We just watched Mr. Mary use the first witch time here, so it's going to lose a little bit of its usefulness.
Yeah,
I guess that 1% was worth it. I think that was honestly a little bit high of a risk because when Bayonetta does choose to do the bullet arts like that, you actually can't grab the ledge.
Ooh, that was a really nice back air on the shield. Good spacing from Earl, not being able to get punished from that, and tacking on the more damage right there.
No SD, but it was close.
Earl just waiting for an opening right here. Doesn't want to overextend like he did with Marth on the last Town and City game. No, that's it.
Dash attack held out there. Visitor drops game 3.
I think he's holding out because I think he wanted to snap ledge. Like he's nowhere. Yeah, he was close enough. Not close enough, obviously.
Either he wanted to snap ledge or he was willing to drop down low and just up B right back to it.
Yeah.
Which was back to the ledge.
Yeah. So yeah, couldn't get the shield out in time or anything.
Yep. So now we're going to a pick based off of a stage, I'm going to presume. But if they go back to town, this is all character based for Earl. Nope, they're going back to Smashville.
Yeah.
This is a good pick. Mr. E has quoted saying that Smashville is Marth's best stage. Some want to say it's a little bit of the carrying, but generally it's just a plain stage where Marth can play neutral, which is his strongest aspect, right?
Ooh, scary. Earl.
Visitor dropping a little bit of potential there. That up air could have led into like at least a 30-40% punish.
Now, yeah, you know, Visitor kind of just evading these dancing blades from Earl. He's usually really good about finding them. And now the Witch Time is going to take some extra damage here.
That was a really big punish there on Witch Time at like 30%.
Looking for the MK Leo right there. Down throw into the charge up smash. It would have tippered and that would have been the stock, but now he's got to make it back on stage. What's he going to do? Does not clip Visitor with the Dolphin Slash, but he finds the stage again.
Once again, he's fiending a little bit hard for these Witch Times. He knows that that's kind of a reliable way to kill, as opposed to necessarily doing something like that or hitting with a back air.
And now Earl just kind of playing around because he knows he's at kill percent for a lot of stuff right there. Ooh!
The air dodge right there from Visitor, almost seemingly no reason to do it, but the fear will be instilled in you.
Yeah, Earl finally making him pay for the defensive options right there. I noticed Visitor was using a few of them. You see with the Witch Times right there. The back air will seal out that first stock. And now Earl, one stock away from advancing into top 8, loser side, but now Visitor answering right back.
I mean, these stocks are even. We're going to see, I honestly think we're going to see a game 5, but it could depend here. This is a very evenly set match, and once again, a little bit too hungry for these Witch Times.
I don't know. I think Earl's been very good to control anytime he stayed on stage. So, ooh, just a little out of range. Actually, if he pushed the shield button, it would have been there.
That was a nice grab there, getting 41% afterwards.
Ooh, a beautiful tipper fair right there.
And he just did use the double jump there.
Ooh, and now we're in a scary position.
That shouldn't. Oh my!
And the knockback on that, sending him a little higher up. And now Earl on notice right now, cannot get Witch Time. I think he was looking. Oh, nice. And we're almost getting in that area where Marth's up throw will do the job.
It's a little bit safer here for Marth to start kind of looking for some options. But as we see, we do have Witch Time always on the table.
Yeah, most tipper options will do it. Oh, the tipper up.
Mistech, but no tipper on that Dancing Blade fourth hit right there.
Oh, now Earl doesn't have to do much more. Oh, yeah, if he gets a grab, it's over. Oh, but now Visitor's got to capitalize on this offstage situation. Will he? He will not.
Forward throw at the ledge might be close
back
here.
air.
Oh, sour spot.
Oh, he went for another option right there. That's what Earl going to do. How's he going to find this stock? Or will Visitor bring it to a game 5? Yep.
There we go. He gets the sweet spot off that neutral tech right there. Visitor covering a plethora of options right there, and EarlOfM was probably holding out, although he may have been dead anyway. Just the trajectory made him look like he was doing out.
The rage on that Bayonetta and that sweet spot in there is going to do it off the side. Now we got a Game 5 situation. We might see the Cloud come back because now he's 1-2 with Marth.
Yep. So he just saw right. Oh,
No.
Cena? No. Back to Cloud. So Visitor right here. This is kind of his. This is his spot. He hasn't played a lot of out-of-state players, especially none as good as EarlOfM here. And to bring one to Game 5, you said he's number 10, 9?
9 on the current.
9 on the
there.
Smash 4 PR for Chicago.
Oh no! Don't jump, please. Just don't jump. I think he's got to jump. Whoa!
He doesn't. Visitor gets in a very quick stock as EarlOfM burns a jump.
You don't do that as Cloud, man. You just don't. But Earl, Cloud is a huge comeback potential character. We've seen this in other matchups such as Ned versus Captain Zach, where you get 0 to death, but you can still bring it back because you are Cloud.
All that matters, if you steal this stock with as little as 60, 70%, the game might as well be even.
Oh, but we have the extra credit coming out these up air strings, man.
Great coverage there.
Oh, little sour spot, but either way, the sweet spot wouldn't have done it unless he had bad DI. Earl just needs to find the
Visitor kind of content to play this slow, patient game or to down air.
66, that's not bad. That is not bad. That's a few up airs, man.
Yeah,
4 up airs. Now he needs 5. There we go. This is where it starts. There we go.
A lot of damage here.
We're halfway there. Visitor still 76 is nothing to laugh at. 82 now. Oh, which time is a threat?
Which time is
Down
close
throw,
to death,
baby.
maybe even death here. This game is now effectively even.
Uh-oh. What's he going to do? Oh.
Catches that witch time there.
Now we're even on percent and kill power. Don't land aggressively.
That may have been punishable with the cross slash.
It probably would have killed you. Bayonetta's so light, and the rage that Cloud has on him. And now the low shield low.
Definitely a little bit more dangerous for Bayo right now.
Yeah. Oh, get up attack.
Get up attack. That was brave, but neither player had done a single get up attack the entire set.
Yeah. Dead even percents. Oh.
That was a really hard bait jumping immediately in front of him.
Just pixels short of that back here. That would have been the set.
That up air is not going to quite do it here.
Oh. Getting risky with that forward air. Do not get witch time right here. You will lose the set. Oh. Doesn't do it from the near bottom of the stage. He's looking for another one. Oh, that's going to do it. Catches the landing. EarlOfM gets 0 to death, but makes the comeback in the Game 5.
Right there, he covered the escape route that Visitor chose. He chose to go to the Smashville platform rather than retreating to the ledge for the invincibility, because generally the Smashville platform is seen as safer. But EarlOfM very smart to cover that with that back air, sealing that stock at like 102.
And what you saw then and there is legitimately the comeback factor that Cloud offers.
We saw that, 44% combo right off the bat. And then another 2-piece combo bringing him to 70. And all of a sudden, rage limit cross slash will kill, like most places on the stage.
But even then, he didn't burn the limit. He just racked up the damage with more up airs, more and more up airs, to the point where he found them.
The back air. Because we talked about that a little bit in the Thor set, where if you cannot burn your limit, you have the option for recovery, you have the safe out of shield option, and you don't necessarily have to go for a read. You can just wait and then just safely back air, safely up air. Try to go for these kind of like quick pokes that don't seem like a lot when they happen, and then all of a sudden, boom, you died at 102.
So good looks to Earl advancing into losers top 8.